delight that dwells. In a world that urges us to chase fleeting pleasures and build security on shifting sands, Psalm 37 verses 3 to 4 invites us into a deeper rhythm, one of trust, cultivation, and delight. These verses are not just poetic, they are a divine blueprint for a life anchored in God's presence. Trust in the Lord, and do good. Dwell in the land, and feed on his faithfulness. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37 verses 3 to 4. This passage is a sacred invitation. It begins with trust, not in systems, not in outcomes, but in the Lord himself. Trust is not passive, it is active. It is the soil in which obedience grows. Do good, the psalmist says, not as a transaction, but as a reflection of divine alignment. To dwell in the land is to remain rooted where God has placed you, even when the terrain feels dry or uncertain. And to feed on his faithfulness is to nourish your soul with the memory of his goodness, the taste of his promises, and the sustenance of his word. Then comes the heart of the passage. Delight yourself also in the Lord. This is not delight in what he gives, but in who he is. It is the joy of communion, the pleasure of presence, the sweetness of surrender. And from that delight, desires are transformed. They are no longer shaped by ego or fear, but by intimacy with the divine. Today, choose to trust. Choose to do good. Choose to dwell. Choose to feed. Choose to delight. Let your heart be reoriented, not toward what you want from God, but toward who God is. Write down one way you can cultivate delight in the Lord this week, whether through worship, silence, scripture, or service. As you walk through this day, remember, the desires of your heart are safest in the hands of the one who shaped them. When you delight in him, your longings align with his love, and your life becomes a garden of grace. If this devotional stirred your spirit, consider liking and subscribing for more meditative reflections rooted in Scripture. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that delighting in God is the doorway to divine fulfillment. Let's journey together, trusting, dwelling, and delighting in the one who never fails.